foodies, welcome to my channel Culinary Passion Palette Stories. I'm here with you today to show you a South Indian delicacy. And what is that? South Indians are very fond of fish. What the fish? Yes, I'm going to show you a very famous dish from South India, which is Kerala. That is fish stew or fish moilee. So let's quickly get to know what the ingredients are. First of all, we'll begin with fish. Now here we need to marinate the fish. I've taken about 500 grams of fish. Now this fish is rohu fish, which is nicely cut and cleaned. So now this needs to be marinated. So let's just begin with the marination. I'll show you how to do it. Now, as we begin with the marination, the fish is here. Firstly, I will take in some turmeric powder. That's some turmeric powder. That is chili powder. That's some dhania powder. And some salt. So firstly, I'll put in some salt. Remember, we don't have to add too much of salt in here. A little bit of turmeric powder. Chili powder. Some dhania powder. And the lime juice. This is the juice of 2 lemons. I'll add it in slowly. Not adding in the entire thing now. Just mix it up. Now that is all mixed, I'm going to slowly add in the fish. The marination is nicely smeared onto all of the fish. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the remaining lime juice. Now just slowly mix in all the pieces so that the masala is nicely mixed with the fish. Nicely mixed it up. Just rub it in well. Now you may see the marination is all set. I will keep this aside for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll proceed to the next step of how to make the fish stew or fish moilee. Hey foodies, now the fish is marinated and now the next process is I'm gonna put it for frying. I'll fry it a little bit. I'm not going to deep fry it before we start the fish stew. So let me just put it one by one and just shallow fry it. I'd already preheated the pan with the oil. We fry the fishes prior to putting it in the stew so that once the fish starts cooking, it does not break when it's in the curry. So that's the reason we will just fry it a little bit before we immerse it in the stew. You see, they've nicely been shallow fried and and not damaged at all. There you go. Now I'll set these aside. Now that the fish is nicely fried and kept aside, I've taken a manchetti or a mandpatram. This is a vessel made of clay, and I've put in some coconut oil. In case if you do not want to use coconut oil, you can use normal oil as well. So now into this coconut oil, this is already heated up, I'm going to put in some onions which are sliced. I've already taken onions and sliced them up and kept it ready. So this is one onion sliced. I'm going to put it in. Allow it to fry a little bit. Let it fry and become a little transparent. Now to this onions that are frying, I've taken about 5 to 6 garlic pods and I've crushed them. So I'm going to put in some garlic, stir it a little bit, and then again I've taken some ginger, which is about half a teaspoon of ginger, putting it in. The ginger also I've just crushed it, not grated it in the mixer. Allow it to fry a little bit. Now I'm going to add in green chilies. This is about 3 to 4 green chilies slit. And now the last one that I'm going to put in is the tomatoes. Tomatoes also, I have taken one tomato sliced lengthwise. Now, as this is frying, I'm going to add in some salt. I'll take about a teaspoon of salt. In case if it's needed later on, you can add in some more. For making this a little spicy, I'm going to add in some pepper powder. I'm taking about half teaspoon of pepper powder. I don't want to make it too spicy. As this is frying, to make the mixture a little tangy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the marination liquid. I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to put in a little bit of this into the masala. The reason why, because this had some lime juice in it. Now I'm going to put in the fried fish in this. Cook in this first. So let the fish nicely get cooked in the thin coconut milk for about 10 to 15 minutes. We don't intend to overcook the fish because then it will start breaking. Now that the thin coconut milk is nicely boiled along with the fish, now is the time to add in the thick coconut milk. Leave it aside, leave it to boil, and as it is boiling, I'm going to put in a sprig of curry leaves inside and let it boil for next 5 minutes. In the meantime, you can also see if the mixture, if the curry, if the stew has got enough of salt. If not, you can add some salt to it. So let me check after adding the thicker coconut milk if the salt is fine or not. So I'll just take a spoon and let me just check if the salt is fine or if I need to add some more. It tastes absolutely fine and all the masalas have blended in very well and it's just too awesome. I love my fish stew. I'm going to let it boil for some time. The reason why I've kept the curry leaf like this is as it is boiling, it will let go of the flavors and the entire stew will have an amazing aroma as well as aroma blended with the masalas, and the taste enhances with the curry leaves. As the mixture is boiling, and since I have to keep it for another 5 minutes, I'm just going to cover it up and keep it. So cover it with the lid of the manchetti or the manpatram and see you in 5 minutes. Now I see that the fish is very nicely cooked and I can get the aroma of the curry leaves and the coconut milk, and it's simply awesome. I hope you enjoyed seeing this dish and I hope you enjoyed learning a new recipe from the south. Do provide your comments and do let me know how you like this recipe from Kerala. Enjoy your cooking and serve this with appams, chapatis, or the best way to have it with ghee rice and fish stew. That's the way a Mallu would have it. So, happy cooking!